As a result of reportedly reaching an agreement with Saudi Arabian side Al Nassr, Cristiano Ronaldo will become the highest paid athlete of all time. Now, however, Marca claims that he's signed a 2.5-year contract with Al Nassr worth £170 million annually. Ronaldo will announce his future plans after the World Cup has concluded. Hi and welcome to Goalside. We're going to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's historic new contract with Saudi Club Al Nassr in today's video. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. So without wasting any time, let's dive right into the video. One of the most successful clubs in Saudi Arabia is Al Nassr. They've won the country's highest level of competition 9 times, with their most recent title coming in 2019. Al Nassr's most recent victory came in 2019. Although Al Nassr did not succeed in winning the league in 2020 or 2021, they did triumph in the Saudi Super Cup both years. Despite the club's inability to make a significant impact on the international stage, they did take part in the Club World Cup during the 1999-2000 season. In that season, they were placed in the same group as Real Madrid and faced off against them. Real Madrid won the match 3-1, with goals coming from Nicolas Anelka and Raul. After that, they prevailed over Raja Casablanca by a score of 4-3, but they were eliminated from the competition after suffering a defeat at the hands of Corinthians of Brazil by a score of 2-0. Rudy Garcia, a Frenchman who has coached in the past for Al Nassr, Roma, Marseille and Lyon, is presently the manager of Al Nassr. The Saudi giants also currently have a few big-name stars of the past in the form of former Arsenal goalkeeper David Ospina, Brazilian midfielder Luis Gustavo, and Cameroonian striker Vincent Aboubakar, who scored a goal that was in contention for goal of the tournament earlier this week at the Qatar World Cup. They play in front of a significantly smaller audience at Mosul Park, which has a capacity of 25,000 in comparison to playing in front of 74,310 at Old Trafford. Musali Al-Muammar, who is now the head of the organisation, served as the president of the entire division, the Saudi Pro League, from March 2018 to March 2020. He's presently a member of the General Entertainment Authority's Advisory Council, which is the government department in Saudi Arabia that is in charge of regulating the entertainment industry. Some of the club's former managers will also catch your eye, such as World Cup champion Fabio Cannavaro, who led the team for 4 months between October 2015 and February 2016, before deciding to terminate his contract with the club. In the meantime, Rene Higuita, a legendary goalkeeper in Colombia, served as the club's goalkeeping coach from 2011 to 2016. When Jamie Redknapp tried to score for England at Wembley in '95, Higuita pulled off one of the most impressive saves in the history of the sport by producing a scorpion kick to block the shot. This stop is remembered as one of the most iconic in the game's history. It is reported that the majority of Al Nassr's backroom personnel is Portuguese. Out of the club's 12 members, 8 are Portuguese. This could be another significant consideration for Ronaldo. It was also alleged in the same report that no team from Europe or the MLS could afford to provide anything even comparable to such a luxury offer. Ronaldo criticised the lack of progress made at the club after Sir Alex Ferguson left and admitted that he does not respect Erik ten Hag. In addition to this, he asserted that the Glazers do not care about United and are only interested in earning money off the club's marketing. It was reported that Al Hilal was interested in signing Ronaldo to play for them in Saudi Arabia during the summer, but the player said that he rejected an extraordinary offer to play there, paying $5.3 million per week. After fending off reported interest from Newcastle, rivals Al Nassr are now getting very close to completing the deal of this player. Ronaldo, who only started 4 matches for United this season, appeared to be ready to go away from Old Trafford over the summer when there was a prolonged debate about his participation at the club's pre-season tour. Ronaldo only started 4 matches for United this season. It's been stated that Saudi Arabia is hoping that having Cristiano Ronaldo play in their league will improve its campaign for the 2030 World Cup, which also includes Egypt and Greece. Additionally, Saudi Arabia has expressed interest in having Ronaldo serve as an ambassador for the country. It is interesting to note that Spain, Portugal and Ukraine have teamed together in order to submit a joint bid for the World Cup in the year 2030. This could place Ronaldo in a difficult position. Although there is a unified South American proposal that includes Argentina, this dilemma would be shared by none other than Lionel Messi, who's already serving as an ambassador for Saudi Arabia. Messi's deal is to promote the country, not the bid, although the two are inextricably linked. Before making a definitive decision on his future, Ronaldo will wait until he has a better sense of which clubs in Europe are interested in signing him before making up his mind. Ronaldo's not completely closed off to the possibility of remaining in Europe. On Friday, Portugal will play their final game in the group round against South Korea. They've already earned a spot in the knockout stages and will play against a team from Group G next week. That squad might come from any of Brazil, Cameroon, Switzerland or Serbia. After suffering a foot injury during Portugal's 2-0 victory over Uruguay on Monday, team officials are reportedly keeping a close eye on Ronaldo's health as they prepare for their upcoming match against South Korea. After the World Cup in Qatar, it's anticipated that Ronaldo will be more willing to travel outside of Europe. In exchange for Ronaldo's services, the club has offered $75 million per year. Because of this, Ronaldo's potential earnings throughout the entirety of the contract could end up being greater than £186 million. This past summer, he attracted interest from a wide variety of clubs, including Napoli, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich, amongst others. An important offer came from a club in Saudi Arabia. However, it's not clear at this time whether this has anything to do with his most recent job change. Before the Red Devils were forced to take a break for the World Cup, he'd only started 10 games, the majority of which were in the Europa League, and had only scored 3 goals for his team. He would not be waving goodbye to the cheering crowds on the Old Trafford terraces as they chanted his name. There would be no romantic farewell, no joyful ending. Instead, United made the news while Ronaldo was in Qatar, getting ready to play in his 6th World Cup. For the 7th time in his career, Ronaldo reached the tournament's championship game. This remark was essentially pragmatic, lacked true compassion, and focused heavily on moving forward without him. There is a palpable sense of relief in the air at Old Trafford after hearing that the club can now put the Ronaldo saga behind them. Once Ronaldo said last week that he had no regard for manager Erik ten Hag and that United had betrayed him, it was clear that he had finished his career with United. Moreover, Ronaldo said that United had sold him out. There was no talk within the company about how to reach a peace agreement with Ronaldo. Rather, everyone was focused on how to hasten his departure as soon as possible. When Ronaldo joined the team, he brought excitement and optimism, but he's now become an emotional drain and a destructive distraction that threatens to eclipse the club's on-field success. What do you think of the record-breaking contract that a Saudi club has offered to Cristiano Ronaldo? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon with the next video. Thank you so much for watching.